Hello and welcome to today's episode of Honestly Speaking, the only show where you ask us to bring all your favorite celebrities to come and answer bugging questions that you ask them and we get them to answer honestly. Today's guest is a tech guru. He doesn't want me to call him that. He says he's a tech content creator, but I say he's a tech guru. Please help me welcome Delppy. I got it, no?
Yeah. I was expecting you to miss it this time, but I think
I got it. I'm ready for you today.
Let's go.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. No, let me sip my juice.
Do it real quick. Man. I'll take one later. What does it taste like?
It's not strawberry. It's raspberry.
Surprise!
It's like a strawberry, you guys. I'm lying. How are you? Like,
well.
what's today's saying, guy? Tell me.
Today's saying hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you excited to be here?
Very excited.
Yeah.
Very excited.
You were telling me that you've watched all the episodes.
I've watched all your episodes. I recently watched the one you did with the Silfa.
Yeah.
The other yellow
All of them,
actors
yeah.
and stuff. Yeah. So.
Okay, thank you for that. Tell me a little bit about yourself, guy. Who are you? Where did you even attend school? What's going on with you, guy? Let me know you.
Okay, so my name is Delppy, commonly known as Delppy.
Right.
But my actual name is Emmanuel Obuobi Fianko. It's quite a long name.
Yeah.
So I decided to stick with Delppy, which was a nickname given to me by my school father. And I never really asked the meaning. People always ask me what the meaning is. I don't know. I just assigned greatness to it.
Yeah. Right.
So I went to school so I started my basic school in GAEC, Ghana Atomic Energy Commission.
Okay.
But we had to leave that place. So I went to continue in a private school called Sambel Academy.
Okay.
Then I moved from there to Nifonsinai High School.
Okay.
And then from Nifonsinai High School, I went to pursue laboratory technology in Accra Technical University.
Okay.
And from there, NSS with Airport Clinic, and then I moved to Baltic Ghana to work as a quality assurance, quality control guy. And then I left there. I left there to start content creation full time.
Okay, and what inspired that move?
I was a content creator during school times,
Right. What content were you creating?
Tech, tips and tricks,
right,
specifically with your laptops, smartphones,
Right.
Those things on YouTube
Right,
specifically. And that was something I was doing already.
Yeah.
And then I later moved in full time when I had to leave Vortic because of health implications and some other stuff.
Do you mind?
Nah, I can't. Yeah. I don't know. I really don't like going about it. But it was really taking a toll on me, so I had to leave. When I left though, I did apply for other jobs. I never really got one.
Okay.
I went for an interview, never got called.
Yeah.
I did 3 interviews with a specific company, never got called. And I was like, that was it. I mean, I have content creation I'm doing.
Yeah.
If I take it seriously, I could.
I guess it wasn't meant to be. Sometimes we always have plans that, we have a plan, we want to do things, but God has a plan,
Exactly.
and it may look like something is not working out, it's not happening. Maybe, guys, just maybe because it's not working because it doesn't align with God's plan for you.
It's the master plan.
Yeah, we just have to be patient and try and work as hard as we can on certain things and leave the rest to God.
Exactly.
So kudos to you for being bold enough, to leave something that wasn't good for you, to pursue something that looks like it would be better for you.
Yeah.
And so you left, you took tech content creating seriously, and how has that been so far?
It has been rough and exciting at the same time, because tech is a niche that isn't really accepted here in Ghana.
Yeah.
People are still
Really
accepting
acknowledged,
it. Acknowledged, let me use that word. And so, getting audience to really know you here in Ghana and what you do is a bit tough.
To even appreciate what you're doing is
very tough.
Yeah.
So you end up struggling a lot. But the interesting thing is you get people outside to acknowledge what you're doing and find it interesting. So that's a plus.
Yeah.
Later on, generally, I mean, now Ghanaians are, focusing more on tech these days, so it's becoming interesting.
Yeah, I think you've realized the value.
Exactly.
I believe that you have a family, right? How has your family's response been? I'm sure it's not everyone that was really excited or happy for you to just leave your job.
Surprisingly.
Oh no! Oh my God! I stand to be corrected.
Yeah, surprisingly, because of the health implications, my parents didn't like the idea of me being there. So they were even the ones that pushed it.
Yeah.
That's, no, you can't.
To leave, they push you to leave, or they push you to go into tech content?
No, they pushed me to stop.
Yeah, right.
Because their response was like, if you die, they're going to replace you.
For,
you know? So
immediately they would replace you.
So what's the point? Just come home. We'll take care of you. It's not like they even are wealthy enough, but they're going to make sure they had plans in place, you know, to make things work. So they're just like, come home, just come and rest. You know, your health is much important. Yeah. So they've been supportive, and moving through this route to, surprisingly, they haven't had any issues with it. I mean, in the beginning when they weren't seeing, you know, cash flow coming in, they were quite questionable, you know. But they didn't really stop me or say no, they don't like this or anything. Yeah. They were really into it. They were supportive. I remember one time my dad had to nail a cross-like figure so I could put light bulbs on it and then use it as a light source for my videos. So yeah, they were very supportive.
Would you say this is a dream come true?
I never thought I would do something like this. I can't even say it's a dream come true. But yeah, looking at the support I'm getting, it should be. It definitely should be. I'm still learning. You know, I'm still growing.
How do you say something that hasn't been dreamt yet? I want to say on dream, but I was like, hey, on dream is kind of...
we'll take it like that.
Yes, an on dream come true, guys. Don't hate me. Don't hate me. Yeah. So aside tech content creating, do you plan to do anything else?
Yeah, I'm looking at expanding my horizon, maybe start some entrepreneurship. Okay. I'm not a fully blown techie, so I'm looking at going into that aspect too a little bit, you know. Do something around artificial intelligence, you know, going more into the technological stuff deeply, So I'm picking up some courses and learning as well on the side.
Yeah, do you have a girlfriend?
Yes, I do.
You do? Oh, guys. You has come to shoot my shot. Really? Who's your girlfriend?
I should mention her name.
I don't know. You can say, oh, she's a doctor.
She's a midwife.
She's a are you lying? No, I guess.
No, like, serious. Stop it. She's a midwife.
Stop it, guys. Psycho. I'm so excited. Okay. I love midwives because they're always caring, loving. Yeah. So I assume that she's a very caring and loving lady.
She's
okay.
And understanding.
Can you mention her name?
She's called Pokua.
Oh, Pokua, we love you. We love you. Thank you. You are the only person who has mentioned their spouse's name, girlfriend, boyfriend, and I'm grateful for that. Thank you so much. Guys, when we come back from this break, Delppy is answering your firing questions. welcome back. This is Honestly Speaking, and Delppy is answering all your questions. Mr. Delppy.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
The hot seat is here.
Do you promise?
I promise.
Okay, you promise to speak honestly?
I promise to speak honestly.
Woohoo! All right, let's go.
Okay.
Gifty Bedu wants to know.
What happens if I lie?
If you lie, they will notice, they will comment, and you will come back here again and answer the question. So if you know what's good for you, speak the truth.
The truth and the truth only.
Before I blow somebody.
I beg, I'm sorry.
Guys, let's move on. Gifty Bedu wants to know what initially sparked your passion for creating tech content. Did you study IT? Are you a brand developer or hardware engineer?
No, I'm not either of those.
Right.
What sparked it was my curiosity. I was more into tech, but generally, I was through university,
Right.
where my friends were like always coming to me to help fix their laptops for them.
Yeah.
And because I had a lot of work to do with school and the courses, I mean, laboratory technology, we're doing like 9 to 10 programs in a semester.
Yeah.
So it was a lot. So I decided to create videos around that and then upload it online. Yeah. So that was what started my tech journey. I decided to tech is not something everyone is doing. So let me just move into that avenue.
Yeah.
And before that, I had been inspired by other creators outside. So I decided to pick up that mantra.
Solid. Gifty Bedu again wants to know what gadgets or app you can't live without in your daily life.
My smartphone.
Okay. Okay.
My
Very
smartphone
honest,
and-
no lie.
No lie. My smartphone, my laptop, and the app. WhatsApp.
Yeah, what app? WhatsApp? You have a job somebody's following up on.
Yeah, I'm always on WhatsApp because I have so many things to do. I have people messaging me.
Of course. Plus tech is your thing,
Exactly,
so of course. Fair. Niyama wants to know the type of camera you use for your videos because your videos are quality pan. Quality pan.
So I use two cameras.
Right.
But now one is dormant. I use it as a secondary camera in case of anything.
Okay.
I use a Canon M50.
Okay, I'm gonna pretend I know what that is.
And then I use the Canon EOS R8 now. That's a full frame camera.
Wow,
That's what I use now.
very nice
Very
camera.
nice.
Yeah. Okay. I hope you have your answer. Judith from Odoko wants you to give us a genuine website you can make money from in Ghana.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It's something I don't think I have a response to. Instead, what I do is there's no website that is going to, give you money. Even if they say they do, it's going to be very small.
Right.
Something very minimal.
Right.
You won't be able to survive off it.
Yeah.
You get it. So I don't look into things like that. Instead, what I do is please learn a skill. Right. If you learn a skill, you're able to monetize it and then make money from it. Right. Now, the skill I learned was to talk on camera.
Right.
And now I've been able to amass audience, which I then get brand sponsorships from to, make some money on there. And even during the content creation process, I learned how to edit videos. So now if somebody wants to help with video editing, I can do that. I know camera work. I can manipulate a camera.
And all this is self-taught.
Self-taught,
Wow.
right? So you can just learn a skill and then monetize it.
Yeah.
It takes some time though, but this should really help. Rather than going to press some surveys, complete something and expect it to be paid. Doesn't. No.
Yeah. Right, I hope you have your answer. Etonom wants to know why you always attack iPhone users. Hey, wahala!
So I'm not always attacking iPhone users. Well, listen, the truth is, I think most people who use iPhones, especially lower versions, are too proud. And those people are my target audience. Not
when you say lower versions, which ones? Like example?
So you'd see someone laughing at you for using an Android like an S24 Ultra,
and they have maybe
an iPhone 11.
Okay, I got two. I got okay.
Let's go. Yeah, so somebody like that has because they have an iPhone, they think they have an iPhone. They feel they are superior to the Android user. And
to be honest, I do use an iPhone, but I feel like the should I say Android or Windows Android. Some of the Android phones are really, really good. Like really, really good, especially for business. And I went to I traveled. I was in Thailand like not too long ago, and this random lady took a picture of me because I was looking nice. And she called me. She was like, "Hey, I took a picture of you." And when I saw the picture, I think she was using the latest Samsung. I don't know what it's called.
Ultra.
Yeah, but it's the most clearest picture I've ever seen
That's
in
the
my life.
narrative
And
they
I,
don't have.
yeah,
You
and
know?
I thought to myself, like, I want this for myself, you know. So clear. I got her to send it to me, and those are some of the best pictures that I have of me on my phone.
Exactly.
So I don't know why people talk down.
There are even some girls where if you don't use iMessage, they don't give you their number.
I don't even use iMessage, boy.
You know, so that's the thing. Those are the kind of people I'm
Yeah.
attacking, not
Yeah.
every iPhone user.
Please
so
attack them. Attack them for me. Anyways, next question. Naomi from Abri wants to know some of the challenges you face when starting your content creation.
One challenge was being able to fund this whole thing. Yeah, getting the money, because in as much as someone will say, "Oh, use what you have to make the content," sometimes you need to up your game a little bit to be out there. I was in the dark until I got a camera to start shooting my videos, and everything started changing. Somebody might say, "Oh, quality doesn't matter. You just need to know what you're talking about." It does at the point. You can't stay at where you are. So basically, it was being able to fund it, and also knowing how to get the attention of the audience. Right, something that would be intriguing for people to want to come back to your page every time. It was a very difficult thing, but that's the thing. Once you're, doing it through the journey, you get to learn, adapt, and it picks up from there.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Right. Well spoken. Clinton from Dakuman wants to know if you are in a relationship.
I think we started that in the beginning. Yeah.
And if no, why I.
Do I have to answer?
Yeah, guys, he is in a relationship with is it Pokua?
Yeah.
Well, he is in a relationship with Pokua, and I know this because I asked him. Thank you. Nantechi Yeboah wants to know where you get those gadgets you normally review. Is it that the brands make samples available, or do you buy them yourself?
So brands make them mostly available, but sometimes we buy them.
Right.
Yeah. So sometimes you have to spend some money on them. You don't have to always expect
That's
the brand to give
like,
you. Because even with that, there are restrictions. Sometimes you are supposed to say some things you're not freely able to. So most of the time we buy. Right. And then sometimes they send it over.
Right. So you would say that is the views that kind of you get more. Do you say you get a lot of money from the views? Because if somebody is not paying you to review their products and you go and buy it to review, then that means
if it's on YouTube, yes, the views are
Okay, cool. Next question. Nana Kwabena wants to know what initially sparked your passion for creating tech content. Like initially, the initial interest.
My mom.
Your mom. How so?
There was a situation where things were very hard at home, and then there was a long story. Long story short, she broke my laptop. And she felt very bad because that was a laptop given to me by my auntie.
Right.
And she wasn't able to she wasn't going to be able to afford the laptop because I was going to the university.
Oh no.
And she was worried. She didn't break it, I broke it even. So I stepped on it. She was worried.
Oh no.
So I was teaching. I used to teach. I taught for like a year.
What were you teaching?
I was teaching class 2.
Oh, so you're good with kids.
Yeah.
Cool. That's cute.
So I used some of that money from the salary because I wasn't taking, because that was supposed to be my fees for university, and then we used it to fix it. Now seeing that worry on my mom's face, I was like, nah, I have to find something. Yeah.
Oh no.
I have to find something that would help change her life in a way. And quickly I started Googling how I can make money online, and one of the things I saw was YouTube. And so I started creating content on YouTube. I knew it was going to be a long term because the article said it's going to be long, like to see you start reaping the rewards. So I decided to, still do it. I mean, I'm now going to university. I have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
So I'll just start now.
What are you gonna go study in university? Oh, at that time.
At that time.
I heard I'm now.
No,
I get it.
That time,
I get it, guys. Sorry. All right. Makes sense. It's Abdul is asking as a tech expert, expert, not expect. Abdul.
Let me know.
As a tech expert, what's your take on the ongoing debates between Apple and Android?
Android is the best.
In what ways? You have to explain, like convince people.
Most of the time it's personal,
Right.
I can't convince somebody who has been with an iOS device for like a long time to
Yeah.
say come to Android. You know? They'll have to experience it first.
Yeah.
You know,
But you
so-
have 2 phones here. You
yeah,
use...
so I have 2 phones.
Yeah.
And the only reason why I move with my iPhone is for social media.
Okay.
If I'm using social media apps like Instagram, which is somewhere I'm mostly at
Yeah.
after WhatsApp,
Yeah.
it's much more seamless. The experience is okay. On Android, there's so many bugs.
Right.
And this is not because of the smartphone you're using, the smartphone brand you're using, but it's the Android operating system itself. It's like versatile. It's open source.
Right.
So there are so many manufacturers out there having. You can see there's Infinix, there's Tecno, there's Samsung. There are so many other devices. They are all running on Android.
Yes.
So these app developers have to make the app to suit each and every one of these phones. So having it to function smoothly is quite a headache. That's why social media on iOS is better.
Guys, I never understood this that way in my life.
Yeah, so you
Like my
can use.
mind never went there.
Yeah, so you can use it. But generally, apart from that particular part, customization, ease of use, like the ability to use your phone and
Yeah.
feel like you own it, makes it much more easier and better on Android than on iOS. Like iOS has so many restrictions. Some things are there you can easily get on Android, you have to pay and buy on iOS. Like navigation gestures are different compared to Android. It's a headache, something you'd have to learn over time to get used to.
Yeah.
I don't even use the iOS keyboard. I use an Android keyboard on this
Oh.
because I don't like that keyboard.
Yeah. Clearly, guys, we can clearly tell he's an Android babe. Like clearly, if that answers your question. Valencia wants to know, aside from tech, would you consider acting as a part-time career?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
think you're good?
I don't think I'm good, but I can try it.
Yeah,
I
you
can
think it's
give it a
something that
shot.
you
Yeah.
could, yeah.
I've had it in mind. I used to be
Yeah.
a drama.
Oh,
That drama
yeah,
thing
I
they
do.
do at
What role
church
do you
and
think
school.
you kill best?
Put me in a tech category.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Like
Somewhere I
some
have to
hacker,
press laptop.
yeah.
No, not hacker. Alright,
Yeah.
those things are too extreme, but something, or anything else. I can play anything else. So far as it doesn't have too much romance inside.
Yeah. Why, you're not a romantic person?
I am, but I'm not sure
Yeah.
I'll be good at that.
You don't like PDA?
Maybe I'll get to learn, but not now.
Okay. Fair enough. DJ Reflector. DJ Reflector wants to know when you are going to have your wedding, so he will come and DJ for you.
I don't know yet, but when I do, I'll make sure I'll communicate it. I'll look for DJ.
Yeah, do you think it's something that might happen soon?
I don't know.
Look, why are you
can't
watching?
I can't really tell. I
Yeah.
can't really tell.
But is it something that you would ever want to do? Like, is it,
Yeah.
okay. So let's see, DJ Reflector. Just keep commenting. Comment your number under, like he watches it, so he's gonna see your comments. Put your number, your name, everything, and when he's ready, know that he will give you a call. Okay? Wahala Day GH wants to know why you always say we go talk more, Charlie, when you know you are ending a topic.
Oh my guy. So it came spontaneously.
Yeah.
It's all part of the tech. Like what I was saying, when you're creating content, you learn through the process, right? There was a time where I wanted to switch my style a little bit and talk pidgin, right? So I was doing pidgin content. My content was being delivered in pidgin. So I spoke, and then my last line was we talk more, Charlie.
Okay.
And people loved it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just go on. So I did
Yeah.
more pidgin videos, then it stood out for me. I switched from pidgin and then I just took that one. I took that one with me because people
Right.
loved it. So
Yeah.
that's how it came up. I didn't plan it, so it was just spontaneous.
Yeah. I guess those things kind of just happen.
Yeah.
Kwabina Mauna wants to know what phone and laptop brand has given you the worst experience and which has given you the best experience.
Marina, you want to put me in trouble. Marina. I wouldn't say I've had a bad laptop experience because, again, if you're buying a laptop,
Yeah.
most people wouldn't care about the specs. They would tell you, like, oh, I want a laptop from Dell, from HP, but when I was growing up, I didn't know these things. So I just got anything I wanted,
Yeah.
anything I thought I liked. But most of the time you're buying a laptop, you should look at the specs
Yeah.
and what you're going to use it for.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So I wouldn't blame that on having a bad experience with it. But the smartphone, it was an Infinix Hot 4. Anytime I had a problem with the phone, the first thing I did was to restart the phone. Anytime I restarted it, an app wouldn't work.
Oh no.
And for some reason, the certificates and the licenses for some software aspects of the phone were just deleting themselves. So I had to restart or reset the phone, like format it completely. And then when I log into everything again, now I can't download an app like Facebook. It's not even showing on the App Store.
Oh no.
So it was very
It was
scary.
chaos,
It was
yeah,
very
yeah.
bad for me. That was the only time I had a very
Yeah.
rough experience
So
with
would
this
you
smartphone.
ever buy Infinix again?
Oh yeah, I would buy an Infinix phone now because I've tested them. I reviewed them.
Right.
I would still buy an Infinix phone. The Hot 4 is like, it's an old device. It's like 2017, 2015, 2016, 2017-ish.
Okay.
It's very old.
Okay.
So I understand. I mean, they were still coming up. So these are
Right.
experimental features. But now their phones are great. I'm not
Okay.
going to lie. They do have some good devices out there.
All right, final one. Carl wants to know what upcoming tech trend you are most excited about.
Artificial intelligence.
Yeah, AI.
It's all over.
Yeah.
I'm even looking into studying more about it and how it works too.
Yeah.
To
Would you do
venture
a
into that.
course? You think you'll be interested in like studying a course on AI?
I'm looking into that. Yeah. Should be really exciting.
Yeah. Huge thanks to Delppy for coming. A very special thank you to Napamura Beach Hotel and Afro Lounge for providing us with the space and the drinks to conduct our interviews. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, share the link, and comment. If you feel like Delppy hasn't been honest or he didn't answer a specific question that you asked honestly, just comment, say something, and we'll bring him back to answer those questions. And yeah, guys, until next time, bye.
Mega, baby, yeah. Honestly speaking.